Rick Ackerman, editor and publisher of Rick's Picks. I do these Facebook updates on Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes an extra one in the course of the week. Wanted to take a look at gold right now because it's really getting shellacked. This is just a continuation of something we've seen in the can't chew gum and walk at the same time. When the institutional guys are buying stocks, they only know one theme really, and that is sell gold or at the same time. So gold has not been able to withstand the upward waft of stocks. It seems relentless at this point, but it just FYI, the carnage will stop at some point in gold. I'm going to give you some very precise targets to determine when that might happen. All right, the pattern that I've drawn here, this is using my hidden pivot method of analysis, shows a downside target at 447.50. And that's where I think it's going. That would be a back up the truck number as far as I'm concerned, a place where you could buy with a pretty tight stop loss and have a pretty good chance of making some money on a rebound. But you can see that today's avalanche has stopped at a pink line. That's what I call a secondary pivot. And frequently, if we're going to get a turn from that secondary pivot, it means that the larger uptrend is still intact. So we'll have to see whether 1467.10 holds. We've been within about $1.50 of that so far today. And it is also a place where you could do some speculative buying. Again, with a very tight stop loss, because this pattern looks pretty reliable to me. I think it's going to work rather precisely. So if it closes more than a half a point, 50 cents below that 1467.10 for more than a day, then I think we've got more trouble. But again, it's finite, and within the larger uptrend, we could see that turn come from 1447.50. That's basis the December COMEX contract. One corresponding vehicle where my subscribers and I have held a position is in GDX. Same thing. It's pretty nasty today, and I stopped out a long position in GDX, which tracks the gold mining companies. I stopped out at 426.66, I believe it was. We had an initial profit on half of the position, and it gave us the ability to hold on for a pretty good swing against us before we started losing money. So the exit today was pegged to a break-even stop loss. But I think I'd wait till this thing gets down to 25.22 before I attempted bottom fishing. I like that target pretty much, and I think it's a good place to test the water to take a speculative long position. So I didn't actually plan on talking about silver, but why not since we're here? The relevant pattern, this is basis the December COMEX silver contract, is right here. And the way this thing cracked through P, the midpoint pivot, that red line, I think that December silver is going to go down to at least 1648 before it turns around. Like gold, that would be a very good place to get in with the speculative long position and a tight stop loss. But I'd be very careful about getting in before then. We have ways of doing that using the lesser charts. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, the hidden pivot method, I would strongly suggest that you take a free 2-week trial subscription. Just go to rickackerman.com and leave your name and email address, no credit card necessary, and you will be instantly given instant access to the chat room and all other paid subscriber areas of Rick's Picks. So very lively discussion in there concerning tradable opportunities that crop up in real time. So again, that's rickackerman.com, and you'll find the free trial button near the top of that page. So that's about it for today, and the next time I'll be talking with you on a schedule basis will be Tuesday. So until then, let me wish you a relaxing weekend and a very pleasant good day.